Right now, as of May 2026, the sites used in this movie are free. The image-to-picture generators are designed to be creative in coming up with its own dialogue and putting things into the picture that is not in your prompt. So you can't get exactly what you want, but you can still make a fun movie. At the end of the movie, I'll tell you what I used to make this. If you don't want to watch the whole movie, scroll to the end. Once a week, Timothy Thistlebutton walks through the woods to his grandmother's house. He spends the day with her, then comes home. This is the first time he's visited her on Halloween. And this is the first time there have been signs. One says, "The way to ordinary things." The sign on the right says, "The way to otherwise." Timothy decided to try the way to otherwise. Something up on the hill caught his attention. It was scary-looking pumpkins. The pumpkins did a dance for him. Timothy wondered why they were running away. Oh, Peter the Pumpkin Eater is coming. Timothy walks on. Hears a voice, and see a big spider.
Hello, young man. Don't you think I'm beautiful? Come close, and I'll sing a love song in your ear.
Timothy sees a man wrapped in her web, so he runs away. Out of the corner of his eye, he sees a huge flower. He remembers seeing a picture of it. It's called the Devil's Tongue. It would grab him if he got close. So he moves on. In the woods, he's in for a surprise.
Hey, hop on my back for a ride.
Wow, really? Okay.
Climb aboard.
The toad is tired, so he thanks the toad and gets off. Suddenly he's surrounded by mushrooms. They cover him with poisonous spores. But then there's a downpour of rain. It washes off the spores, and the sun dries him. Slugs come down from the branch before him. Their slime blocks his path. He waits, hoping help will arrive. It does. Birds swoop in, devouring all the slugs and slime. Directly in his path is a giant millipede. He thought, I can't get around this. An owl picks Timothy up and puts him on the other side. Finally, Timothy sees his grandmother's house. Her house is fancier looking today. Grandma's hair is different. It's not in a bun as it's always been.
I made you a brownie.
Wow, thanks, Grandma. So good.
I'm glad, dear. There's more where that came from.
Thank you, Grandma.
Grandma's always made cookies before.
Here you are, dear.
Thank you, Grandma.
Careful, it's hot.
It smells wonderful.
Mind if I join you?
Sure, Grandma.
Good. How is it?
It's really good.
This tea is wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, Grandma, it's perfect.
I'm so glad you're here.
Grandma, the colors in this room are brighter.
They are, aren't they? It must be the sunlight.
Grandma!
Oh my, it's magical.
Hee hee, it's an elephant! Stop! Oh, look, it's moving! Wow, Grandma!
Thank you, little teapot. That was so cool. That tea made me feel like dancing. It's good, isn't it?
Yes, Grandma, it's perfect.
A sip of tea makes everything better.
It really does. Grandma, your hair is different. Everything seems so weird.
It's all right, dear. Just a little change. Your clothes are different, but I don't think that's weird.
Thanks, Grandma. What about the teapot turning into an elephant?
Things like that happen all the time here. I'm used to it. There you go, dear.
Well, that never happens at my house.
Oh?
This has never happened at your house before.
Well, you took a different path here. Everything is different now.
Different how, Grandma?
You took the path called otherwise. On that path, everything changes. The path can be scary, but you are always protected. If you would have taken the normal path, you would have come to a house like this one.
A normal house.
But everything would be normal there. I would be there too, but I would be normal.
Really, Grandma?
Yes, dear. But here in Otherwise Land, I can change my age to as young as I want. Just watch.
Oh! You're beautiful, Grandma, and you can stay that way if you want.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I have to fix dinner for us now.
Okay, Mom.
Here's a Grimm's Fairy Tales book to read while I'm working.
Thanks. This story is great.
I'm glad. Dinner's almost ready.
Okay.
Dinner's ready. Look what I made.
Whoa, is that a scorpion?
Yes, and it tastes just like lobster.
Wow.
They usually try to run away even when they are cooked. This is so good.
Yeah. Can I have some more?
Of course. How about some veggies too?
Okay. This is so good.
I know, right? The lobster's perfect.
And the broccoli.
I'm glad you like it. After a big meal like this, you should take a nap.
Yes, I'd like to.
All right, time for bed.
Okay.
This way, sweetie.
Night-night.
Timothy dreams of the mean little man he saw in the storybook. He had a funny name, but he couldn't remember it. It's Little Red Riding Hood.
Hello. Would you like one of the cookies I have in my basket?
Here, take one.
Ha! The whole basket is mine!
Hey, give it back!
You'll never catch me!
Hansel and Gretel enter his dreams.
Where are you going?
We don't know. We are lost. We've been trying to find our way home since early morning.
We're really lost. You must be hungry. Follow me. Stop! Go that way, and you will come to a house made out of gingerbread.
After a few minutes they see the house. They are so hungry, and the house looks so good. They start with the candy cane doors.
Wow, look at those candy canes! Yeah, let's go taste them.
The candy canes are delicious. A woman grabs the children and pulls them inside. The evil little man is enjoying his evil deed. The mean evil little man falls down laughing. Timothy read the story, so he knows that the children will escape. He dreams of the girl in the tower.
Make sure all the work is done when I get back.
I will.
Let your hair down through the window.
The girl puts her hair out of the window, and the witch climbs down. The mean man has been camping near the tower. He keeps his distance, because he knows a witch lives there. She leaves every morning, and comes back every night. The young woman in the tower is beautiful. He sees a young man coming. The girl has let down her hair, and he climbs up. The evil little man has an evil plan. The pretty young girl will be my wife.
Every day at 3 o'clock, the girl in the window lets down her long hair. Then a young man climbs up her hair and goes into the window.
I'll take care of that young man. Thank you for telling me.
The next day the witch watches in the woods and waits for the young man.
You've been trespassing in my tower. For that, I'll turn you into a frog.
The evil little man has a pet, a giant vampire bat. Vampire bats are immune to the curses of a witch. The bat puts her on an island in the ocean, no way for her to get back.
Now it's just a matter of waiting.
When the bat returns, it takes him to the window.
Who are you?
I'm here to rescue you, my dear. I can get you down from this tower.
How can you get me down from this tower?
We can fly out of here on my giant pet bat.
I'll do this only if you pledge to marry me.
She would rather die in that tower than marry that awful man. She's afraid to outright say no. So she says,
The old woman who lives here would never let me go.
The evil little man tells her that he got rid of the old woman and also the young man that would visit her. They will never be back. The girl is shocked and grief-stricken as the evil man continues telling her that they are gone for good. He tells her that she will starve to death with no one to bring her food. She remembers seeing an alphabetized book of names in the tower library. If she lets the MN get her out of the tower, each day she could go through the alphabet, telling the man the names. Within 26 days she would get to his name.
Okay, get me out of here, and I'll marry you if I can't guess your name in 30 days.
The man says, you'll have to cut off most of your hair, so it doesn't get caught when we jump out the window. The evil little man whistles for his vampire bat. The man says that the bat is here. We must jump out of the window now. The bat carries them to the nearby town. The little man says, "I've rented a little house near the town. I'll visit you every morning and you can try to guess my name." Every day the evil man would listen to the girl read all the names starting with the letter A. Then the next day the letter B. He would taunt her by saying, "That's close, but not it." As he left, he would laugh his evil laugh and say, "Better luck next time." She notices that every afternoon a flower appears on her front step. Also it is never there before 3. She starts watching out her window at 3 to try to discover who is bringing it. She's surprised to see it's a frog. The next day at 3, she watched for the frog. When it came with the flower she thanked the frog and invited it in. Every day the frog came, and she told it all about the witch, her boyfriend, and the evil man. Having the frog for company made her very happy. It's the 26th day. The evil man comes in and says, "Maybe you will guess my name today."
Zephyr, Zion.
You have said all the names in that book.
You've gotten so close, but you haven't guessed my
You
name.
won't find my name in any book.
The evil little man says gleefully, "In 4 days you will be mine." She told the frog how miserable she was. She couldn't guess the man's name, now she had to marry him. It was the 30th day and at 5 o'clock she would be at the church to marry that evil man. She told the frog how happy he had made her, bringing her a flower every day and listening to her sad story. She said, "In 2 hours I will be married to that evil man and go to live at his house. You will not be able to visit me anymore. His vampire bat would kill you. So this is goodbye." She picked up the frog and gave it a kiss right on its lips. She feels the room shake. The frog has turned into the young man she loves. The witch turned me into a frog. Your kiss brought me back. She tells him that in an hour she has to marry that horrible man. He was able to get rid of the witch and he would kill both of us if I didn't marry him.
I love you, but I can't see you again.
When the wedding starts, the young man slips into the church and sits where he won't be seen. The minister says a few words, then asks the man if he will take this woman to be his wife.
Oh, do I?
The minister asks the girl, "Are you really sure you want to marry this man?" Suddenly Timothy remembers the man's name. He hollers out in his dream, "His name is Rumpelstiltskin." The girl hears Timothy and says questioningly to the little man,
Is your name Rumpelstiltskin?
When the young man was a frog, the girl told him that if she could guess the evil little man's name, he said he would disappear forever. The young man asked her to marry him, and the minister held their wedding. The minister pronounces them husband and wife and says they can kiss. Instead of kissing on the lips, he had her kiss him on his forehead. Timothy's grandmother tells him it's time to bed up. He needs to get home before dark. Timothy waves goodbye to his grandmother. He wonders what adventures await him on his way home. He sees a big turtle. The turtle said, "Your grandma asked me to give you a ride. Hop on and hang on tight." On this otherwise path, turtles are a lot faster than normal. The turtle says, "I can't get over that, so I'm going back." Timothy is watching the turtle leave and almost runs into a goat. The goat says, "Hop on. I'll get you over these rocks." After crossing the rocks, the goat takes Timothy a little ways, but then has to go back to help others over the rocks. Timothy is anxious to see what awaits him next. He sees a large crocodile in his path. A monkey swings on a vine and grabs Timothy with its feet. The monkey carries Timothy safely to the other side of the crocodile. There wasn't a lake on this path before, and that hippo would kill me. A giant mermaid appears with a big shell. She tells Timothy to step onto the shell. She tells Timothy that the hippo is her pet, and it will get him to the other side of the lake. Timothy thanks the hippo and gets off. Timothy sees a giant praying mantis, and the mantis sees Timothy. Timothy thought, "This is really bad. A praying mantis can fly. I can't outrun it." Wow, saved again. Timothy is thinking, "I hope I'm close to home. I can't take any more of these scary surprises." But as Timothy rounds the corner, his path is blocked by two vicious-looking Venus flytraps. When the flytraps try to catch the bugs, Timothy sees his chance and runs past them. Finally, Timothy sees his home. He goes inside.
How was your visit with Grandma, Tim? You would never believe what I tell you.
I took the path to Grandma's that had a sign that said otherwise. There were scary things along the path, but some fun things too. I rode on a toad, a turtle, a goat, and even a hippopotamus. Grandma had ponytails on both sides of her head, and she could make herself look like she did when she was young. Grandma cooked a large scorpion for our dinner. It tasted like lobster. It's a little exciting, but I miss my normal grandma, so I'll stick to the normal path from now on.
Next Halloween, why don't we take the otherwise path together? It won't be so scary if we do it together.
I'd love to see my mother when she was young.
Okay, next Halloween, over the alligator and through the slugs, to grandmother's house we'll go.
When I started making this movie, I used Grok through to where the boy dreams of the girl in the tower. Then Grok was no longer free. From then on I used https://arena.ai to change an image into a video that would make the character's speech lip-synced and audible on the created video. It will only make 1 or 2 clips in a 24-hour period. I also used https://www.meta.ai for image to video. It doesn't limit the number of clips I can make. It doesn't do lip-synced audio, so in those clips I have a narrator describing the action. I write a script and use https://lovevoice.com to create the voice. 1. Using Arena AI, drag the image from your computer's file to the paperclip icon. Write your prompt. In the menu under the prompt, click the box that has the arrow in it. Then click the arrow at the far end. It will usually create an A and AB video. You choose the one you like best. Then click the down arrow that's above the upper right corner of the video. That downloads it to your computer. 2. https://meta.ai is image to video, but not with lip-synced audio. There is no limit on how many you can make. This is good to use if you are having the action narrated. Drag your image from your computer to where you see the cross. Write your prompt. Below the prompt at the far end, click Create Video, then click the arrow above that. When your video is created, you can click the down arrow at the upper right corner of the video. Free image generators. Sometimes you want to create just a picture. You can use https://gemini.google.com, https://chatgpt. Just describe what you want it to make. 4. Script to speech for narrating a video. https://lovevoice.com. 5. Free image editor. https://paint.net. 6. Free image removal from a picture. https://paint-3d.com. You can use Magic Select to remove an object and save it, or save the background after removing the object. 7. Free video editor, https://CapCut.com. Use this to string together the clips. You can cut out sections you don't want. You can export the result to your computer. So that your clips have continuity, take a picture in CapCut of the last frame to use in the image/video generator for your next clip. To take a picture, click on the 3 lines at the upper right above the screen. The lower menu line takes the picture. All of these programs are pretty intuitive and not complicated. If you have a question, you can type it into Google and usually get your answer. I hope you enjoy working with these. For me, it's interesting discovering what the AI will come up with.